My youngest is having leftover pasta and sauce for breakfast. So I'm making little stubs out of these buns. One without lettuce, one with lettuce. Well, two lettuce ones from my husband and my two daughters, and the 3 deli meats. There's a sub pack. And these were buy 2, get 1 free. So here's my kids' lunch: banana, peaches, granola bar, yogurt, and sandwich. So I'm going to make myself some cornflakes and banana and milk. Don't usually have cereal, but I was in the mood for it, and apparently my cats, if you hear them in the background, it's because they hear me pour cereal and they think it's for them. So they'll get my leftover milk. So that's why I don't mind putting a bit of extra milk so that I don't eat it all, and I'll still give them some milk. And I'm going to add some hemp seeds in it to get some more protein in there to make it a little bit healthier. And there you go. This is my coffee with cream. So today for supper, I'm going to make a recipe called Crispy Zucchini Bites with garlic aoli dip. And I'm also going to do it with broccoli too. I've never made the recipe before, so you're going to be doing it with me. I'm adding a few things because I always do. So it's going to be like you dip the broccoli first into flour and then egg and then into the panko breadcrumbs and then into the oil. Not necessarily the healthiest, but I'm trying to reuse up this broccoli because I have another head in the fridge that I want to use, and this one's about 2 weeks old, so it's perfectly fine. It's just not as bright green as it used to be. So I'm going to add this all-purpose seasoning, which is like a spicy salt, seasoning salt. So if you have seasoning salt, you can use that instead, or Old Bay seasoning. That's also another. But I'm mixing that with my flour, and there was 2 eggs, and I put a little bit of milk in there to help the eggs be mixed. Here we go. And the oil is just getting hot. So this isn't going to get any. Oh yeah, so that in the flour, then in the egg. I think back in the flour. We need, and then like in the egg. So I think egg, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, in that order. Oops, I almost dropped the camera. And then in the oil. So egg, flour, egg, and pig crumbs. So if you can't have wheat, you can use your gluten-free breadcrumbs or a rice flour or rice cracker breadcrumbs, or crumbs. Just something to get a crispy thing, and just so my kids will eat more veggies. Yes, I'm covering it in batter, but it's kind of better than nothing, and it allows something as like a special treat, as we're trying not to eat out much in January. So it's kind of like tempura veggies, but not quite. So I'm going to continue to do this, and I'll show you it afterwards. So now I'm going to flip these. You want to get a nice color on them. And once that's going, I'm going to start. I cut a zucchini. This was the original from the recipe. So you dip it in egg, and then flour, then breadcrumbs. Oops, nope. Then egg again, then breadcrumbs. If you screw up, that's the joys of it. You'll just have a little bit more extra batter. But there we go. And so then I'll take those out. And put them on some newspaper in a container so they drain as much oil as possible. Just a second. Oh, I'm gonna put the zucchini and the egg into the flour, back into the egg, and into the breadcrumbs. So tonight's supper is going to be the zucchini and broccoli with a garlic aoli, chicken burgers on a bun, and a Caesar salad. So I'm going to continue doing this until they're done. And then once they're all done, I'm going to put them on the cookie sheet and put them in the oven, probably about 300 or so. And so they can stay crisp. Otherwise, if I just leave them out here, like if I drain the oil, I leave them out here, they will just get all soggy, and then nobody's going to want to really eat them. But they definitely are cooking quickly. So I'm just removing this off the burner. There's some fried broccoli, and here is some fried zucchini and broccoli. They're nice and crispy. I'll taste one. Got a nice crunch. You can see, and they're still green inside, and they're not overcooked. So what's going to happen is I prepped this already. So in a bit, when I go and make supper with the chicken burgers and make a salad, I can just pop this in the oven to heat up to stay nice and crisp. And that's about it. So I've buttered some buns. I'm going to put them in the toaster oven. And I've cut up some lettuce. I'm just making a simple Caesar salad. And we have the broccoli and zucchini that I cooked up earlier. And this is the Caesar dressing that I like. Renee's Mighty Caesar for garlic lovers. I get this size at Costco or at a grocery store for usually $5 for this big jar. The smaller jars are usually $3 something, but like the normal price is usually like $6.99, and I don't buy it when it's at $6.99. I buy it when it's $5. I can make my own Caesar dressing, and it's one of the ones I do make. But when I make it, it's always like a big container, and so I'd have to have Caesar for a couple days because I'll make my own mayo for it too, as it really gives it a nice flavor. And when you make your own mayo, it doesn't keep as long, or I'm worried about it not keeping as long, so I try and only make as much as I can use over a couple days. So I'm just going to be stirring this up and putting this into bowls, and those who want croutons will have croutons. I mean, it's a very simple salad, but my kids like it, and the Caesar dressing makes it kind of feel heartier too. Then I've cut some cheese to go on the chicken burgers and mayo. And this is the oil that was in the pot that I'm draining right now with a napkin to get all the icky stuff, and then I'll reuse that oil when I fry something again. So now I'm going to make the garlic aoli for the zucchini and broccoli bites. I put garlic in here and I shredded it with the little zester, and now I'm going to put some mayo. So then we put mayo, and then we put some lemon juice. A couple tablespoons. And that is the aioli. And here's supper: the chicken burger with some cheese, mayo on the bun, lettuce, and the fried broccoli and zucchini chips, and garlic aioli, and Caesar salad. That's it.